Welcome to the Sunday update. Guys, we have been shut down on the house build for 2 days now. Hopefully we get back on track pretty quick, but yeah, we are shut down. It's looking a little bit better now than it was yesterday. You guys will see that in the video. Hope you enjoy.
Counting as good as it gets. Oklahoma off the grid. Heaven could be close enough to touch. If you're keeping it Dutch.
What are you doing, Grace? Huh, Gabby? What are you doing? Is it snowing? Is it snowing? Okay, so the snow has rolled in. You guys can see. I bet we got maybe, I don't know, let's walk over here and look. I bet we got an inch of snow so far. They're calling for 2 to 4 inches. Well, that may be more than 2. That may be more than an inch. Yeah, maybe almost an inch. Close to it. It doesn't faze these two at all. I actually think they love it. So, like I said in the last video, we were about to get shut down from the build, and that's exactly what's happened here. Is we are shut down from building probably for the next 2 days. We'll walk over there and take a look at it. But right now, let's go check on the chickens and Mary and Bobby. Bobby woke up this morning and he was walking around with a bunch of snow on his back because, if you guys didn't know, Bobby roosts up in a tree. He does not get in the coop. He just likes getting really high up in a tree, and that's what he does. Let's walk over here and see where they're at. But it's probably about 25 degrees right now, somewhere around there. Let's see what the chickens are doing. So Bobby has decided to get up there. Well, good for you, Bobby. And there's Mary down there. Everyone's doing good. But they are doing good. We have the whole north side of this coop blocked off from the wind, and a little bit of snow is getting on the bottom, but they're staying out of the wind. That's the main thing with chickens. You want to keep them out of the wind. It keeps that frostbite down, especially when it gets really, really cold. And we haven't had any issues this year so far, and it's been now like 12 degrees, and the chickens been doing good. Eventually, we'll get a good coop built. Right now, we're working on the house, so you guys know how that is. Let's walk over here, take a look at all the snow in the house and see how things are going, and we'll kind of see where this vlog takes us later on in the day. Right now, I just wanted to give you guys a shot of all the snow. Maybe I'll throw my drone up if it doesn't get too dark. I'm here pretty soon because I'm about to go to town to get some fuel. I'm down to my last 5 gallons. Just filled the generator up, and I'm gonna go refuel. The roads are good because we had to go to town earlier. I'm in the 4Runner. I couldn't get fuel in that, so I had to go back in the truck. But the roads are good, so that's not a big deal. Well, you can see the north side of the house where all the wind's blowing. But yep, we are shut down. Our house is flooded. Oh no. And we're missing walls. That wall's gonna be next. So you can see here's the front of the house. That's our driveway up there. You see the truck, and you drive all the way around to the side right there. That's gonna be a double glass door. That's where we'll park and all that. We'll have a covered porch right there and in the front, and then we'll come around to the back. So as soon as this bad weather goes past the next couple days, we'll get this wall done. Then we'll get this wall done over here. And then after that, I'm going to get all the inside walls done, and then we'll get the trusses coming. The windows and the trusses are supposed to be here next week, so we'll be ready to rock and roll, ready to get this thing dried in. I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, you can see the progress we got. That's about 3 days worth of work, and I think we got another 2 or 3 days to get this done, and we'll be ready. It's awesome. What do you think, Gracie? Huh? Okay, come, Grace. Get that. One thing I'm thinking is I need to get the I want to get the trusses and the roof on before I put the windows and the glass door in, because I don't want to get broke when workers are out here working. The last thing I want is a 2x4 going through a window or a double glass sliding door like that. That would be horrible. So we'll probably wait for the trusses to get put on and the roof, and then I'll install all the windows and that door, and then we'll be dried in so we can start doing stuff on the inside. Cannot wait. See if they use the door. Grab it, Gracie. Come here, Gabby. Oh, she used the window. Oh, she used the window too. You guys don't know how to use the door? Look at this. Maybe an inch. Maybe closer to half inch to an inch. Our forecasters always get it wrong. The lonely cedar tree on the property. Maybe one day you'll get big, I can mill you. Maybe. You guys don't see a lot of snow, do you? Huh, Gabby? You don't see a lot of snow. Okay, I'm gonna go to town and pick up some fuel, and I'll be back, and we'll see what else we can get into. We're getting windy out here. It's been windy, and it's very, very cold. 22, 25 degrees, something like that, with about a 20-mile-an-hour wind. It's pretty chilly quick. Okay, it's actually day 2 of this vlog. It's Sunday. It's time for the Sunday update, and I kind of gave you guys a rundown yesterday. It was a lot colder yesterday, a lot more wind. Right now it's probably sitting right about 34 degrees. A lot of the snow has melted. It actually snowed quite a bit more after I videoed last night. We probably got well over an inch altogether, probably close to 1.25 inches or so. You can see in the background, a lot of it's gone now because it has warmed up. It's supposed to be like 44 today, but it's sitting around 34 right now, late afternoon. But I want to give you guys the quick rundown on what we got going on this week. I kind of talked a little bit about it earlier. We got a lot of big things going to be happening on the homestead. The trusses are supposed to be ordered this week. The windows are supposed to be in this week. We ordered the windows back like in October. It's supposed to be 11 weeks. I think it's shooting right around 12 to 13 weeks since we ordered them. There was an 11-week wait list, but now they are in. We're just waiting for delivery. I might have them hold off on actually delivering those until the trusses are up, just so the windows aren't sitting out here on the property. So that might be something that I do. I don't know. We'll kind of just wait and see. I'll talk to them tomorrow. So yeah, the trusses, the windows. What else we got going on? Okay, so the masonry heater. If you guys are not familiar, I went to Minnesota. Brandy and myself, we went to, and the kids and my father-in-law, mother-in-law all went to Minnesota back in the summer to visit a company called Tempcast, and I talked about this probably in a video or two ago about getting a masonry heater. If you guys are not familiar with masonry heaters, you need to look up Tempcast. I put a big video out on them showcasing their facility and an install they did. But I'm going to have a business meeting with them this week sometime about when we can get the Tempcast ordered, delivered, and them come out here and help install it. So that's a big thing we got going on too. I mean, I'm super excited. That's probably one of the biggest things I'm excited about with this new house is the masonry heater. If you guys have not seen it, you need to look it up, and once we get it installed, you guys are going to be amazed by it. I just cannot wait. But yeah, we have a business meeting with them because we are working out a deal with them. We are purchasing it, but for probably a discounted price. It'll be a discounted price, and they're going to help me install it, so it's kind of like a win-win deal. And I'll be making tons of videos on that just because we'll be using it all the time, and it's something I know you guys are going to want to see. It's got an oven built into the actual heater itself. It's a wood stove. They call it a masonry heater. It's a wood stove. You fuel it with wood, but it burns like 1 or 2/3 less wood. I have to go back and see for sure, but it's a lot less wood than a traditional wood stove burns, and it puts off radiant heat. So that's one of the things we got going on, and they're wanting to pretty much if I was ready, they would probably come out now and help me install all the way from Minnesota, but we just aren't quite there yet. You can see the house behind me. The house needs to be dried in for them to get that installed. So that's one of the big things we have in the works too. So yes, I know it's been a while since we went and visited them, but yes, we are still doing that, and I cannot wait. So yeah, this is like the Sunday update. I like doing that. If you guys like the Sunday update, leave me some comments down below. Just kind of give you guys a rundown what our plans are for the week coming up. You know, things always don't go as planned, obviously, but that's the plan. If things do go as well. Go as planned, we'll get the trusses ordered, but they will not be getting installed yet. I have to set all that up. I have to get that confirmed, the date the crew will be able to come out and actually help install the trusses. So that's looking at a couple weeks out, time they get delivered. So that's not an issue at all. And one of the comments I've been getting a lot of is do not cut the windows out, because the weather, the outside elements will get inside the house. So people are telling me not to cut the windows and the doors out, leave the wood up. That would make sense if I had a roof and it wasn't dry, like if the roof was on everything, but you can see there's no roof. Elements are going to get in there regardless, and we already have the windows will be here as soon as we want them. So that's why I went ahead and cut them out, because whenever the roof gets on, the windows are going in directly next, so it's not a big deal. It's just one thing we can knock out when the weather is good. So that's this time of the year. It's the middle of winter. The weather's going like this in Oklahoma. Here recently, it's been kind of going like this. Hopefully we're on uptrend for a few days. I think tomorrow is supposed to be in the 50s, so hopefully I'll be able to get out here and I'll get to work on these other two walls, and that's the plan on that. We got to get these other two walls done, and then I'm going to be doing the inside walls too. I have to have the inside walls done before we can put the trusses on. So even though the trusses are coming this week, I got to set the crew up and I got to get the walls done. So this week is going to be a crucial week to get things done. Got to get the outside done, the inside done, and then the trusses set, and then the windows on, and we'll have a house that's dried in, and we can start working on the inside. That's what I'm excited about, is start working on the inside, get out of the elements, get out of the wind and stuff like that. And it's going to be exciting. Brandy and the girls can come go in there and help me pull wire, do the plumbing and all that stuff. Is going to be awesome, and I cannot wait for that part of it. So our plan is, and I've talked a little bit about this before since I got you guys on here, our plan is to finish probably the girls' bathroom first, get it completely finished, and one of the rooms done, maybe the living room, I don't know yet, just a room done where we can actually transition into the house, get one area done, and then we could work on the other ones. That's what our friends Martin and Julie did over in Martin Johnson Off-Grid Living. That's what they've been doing for a while now. They lived in they moved in tents, and then they hurried up and got it all dried in. They moved in, and then they worked on it. You know, that's not ideal, but I think that will be more comfortable for us if we could do that here like they did. Get out of the camper, because camper is a tight, small space. We've been living in it for 7 months now, and we're ready to get in a bigger spot. We're ready to get in a bigger place, obviously. And just if we just got the living room, that one bathroom, livable, where we can do that and then work on the other stuff, I think we'll be good to go. I know ideally you don't want to move into a work zone, obviously, but it's definitely doable. I've seen tons of people do it, and yeah, I think that would be best for us. And Brandy's on board with that. She actually the one that brought that up to me. Is, hey, what do you think if we got one to get the bathroom done in the living room or something like that done, then we could move in there and work on it. I was like, that sounds like a great idea. So yeah, so a lot of things will have to fall into place for us to get moved into there, obviously. To actually be it functioning, we'll have to dig the water lines here, hook the water up and all that stuff. So that's just future, that's later down the road, but that's just kind of the plans that I'm laying out for you guys. That's our plans, what we're thinking in our head that we're going to do. You know, things can change, like I said earlier, but as of right now, that's where we're leaning towards, is doing something like that. So yeah, with that being said, that's the Sunday update. You guys know what I know as far as the house project goes. Trusses, windows, and all that coming in this week. When you guys see this, we're excited to get more progress done. We cannot wait. We're getting ready to go to a business meeting with our friends Kevin and Rachel from Hidden Heights Farm. If you guys aren't familiar with them, go check them out. We're actually meeting up with the Okie Expo committee tonight. We're having a business meeting with them, talking about the expo. If you guys aren't familiar, we're having a 2022 Spring Expo, Homesteading Expo. It's called the Okie Homesteading. on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and our website, Okie Homestead. You guys go check it out. So for the expo, we have closed the pre-order tickets at $15. We've closed that so we can start getting our list lined up, who all's ordered them. I know we have well over 500 tickets sold, adult tickets sold. That's not counting kids, because 17 under is free. We've talked about that a lot, but we got unlimited amount of tickets at the door for day 3, March 19th. If that's something you guys want to do, just show up. Just show up, buy a ticket at the door. It's going to be awesome time. Awesome time. We are having thousands and thousands of dollars worth of giveaways. We have a really big giveaway. We'll be announcing that soon. It's over $3,000. It's one giveaway worth over $3,000. If you guys can guess what it might be, it's something practical. It's something that you guys can use at home for your farm, your homestead, your ranch, wherever you live on. This is something that you guys can use to be more self-reliant, and it's the value over $3,000, and someone that day is going to win that prize, and we'll make a big announcement on what it is. But that's just one of many prizes. We have a lot of great prizes, and I'm telling you, it's probably close to, I'm gonna throw it out there, probably anywhere from, I'm just trying to think in my head, $5,000 to $10,000 as of right now worth of prizes that we're going to be giving away to people at the expo. And we hope to see you guys there. We're working on the itinerary, getting it all finalized, and we'll be able to put that out on the website soon. You guys can see all the guest speakers, what time they're going to be speaking, the side speakers and all that, and all the vendors. We have tons of vendors. I think we have close to 40 vendors lined up already, something like that. It's going to be a really fun event, and that's going to be just around the corner. It's mid-January now, and it's going to be March 19th. So what we're looking at, about a month and a half out now, something like that, 2 months out. I mean, it will be here before you know it. So hope you guys make plans to come see us. There's going to be some there's going to be other awesome YouTube channels there that you guys are going to be familiar with that we haven't really announced yet. Some pretty big channels. One is creeping up on 1 million subscribers, so they got a huge following. So we really want to announce them pretty soon, just because we want their audience to know that they're going to be there and they're able to meet them and stuff. Yeah. So with all that being said, we hope to see you guys at the March 19th, 2022 Okie Homesteading Expo in Pryor, Oklahoma. Go check out the website if you guys are interested, that you may not know. I had to give it a little plug today because we're going to be talking about it quite a bit here coming up in the next few weeks. With everything going on, we got to keep you guys informed. So stay tuned on the YouTube channel too, because I might be filming a little bit of the business meeting and sharing that with you guys on the Okie Homesteading channel. So stay tuned. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.